Early on Thursday, the FBI arrested a Michigan Republican gubernatorial candidate named Ryan Kelley. So this happened during a raid on his house on charges related to his actions on January 6th. Kelley was at the Capitol. He was in the crowd of MAGA supporters. Now, the Bureau confirmed to multiple Michigan news outlets that Kelley was taken into custody on Thursday, while the FBI was executing a search and arrest warrant at his home near Grand Falls. It's in Allendale, Michigan. In a court document made public on Thursday, federal investigators say Kelley was recorded on video outside of the Capitol on the day of the insurrection, repeatedly waving the crowd and directing them towards the stairs leading into the building, although, of course, he did not get into the building himself. He had used his phone to film the crowd assaulting and pushing past U.S. Capitol police officers and was in a crowd that climbed the stairs to a Capitol entrance after causing police to retreat, the FBI said. Kelley is accused of disruptive conduct, injuring public property, and entering restricted space without permission, according to the criminal complaint. All of this, of course, is misdemeanor stuff. He was released from custody without posting bail. The government did not ask that Kelley be detained. So again, very, I would say serious, but then again, these are misdemeanor charges. And so now the document also included multiple photos of Kelley that the FBI described as screen grabs from video taken that day, with Kelley wearing aviator sunglasses and a baseball cap worn backward, trying to rally the pro-Trump crowd. So there's all that. Now, what's interesting here about this is that Kelley is a leading contender for the Republican primary that is scheduled on August 2nd. So look, Republicans, they're holding the primary. They're going to challenge Gretchen Whitmer. And it's been an absolute clown show. According to a Target Inside Michigan RAS poll conducted on May 26th to May 27th, Kelley has 19% support. Now, 19%, but again, crowded primary field, right? That's a 4-point lead over his nearest competitor, and the remaining 3 candidates only have a single-digit support. So now the good news is 49% of Michigan GOP primary voters are still undecided. And again, I'm not surprised. The Republican Party in Michigan, the primary has been a complete and utter shit show. Earlier this month, the Michigan Court of Appeals rejected efforts by 2 Republican candidates for governor to have their names placed in the August primary ballot, after they had collected thousands of fraudulent signatures. So you have to get at least 15,000 signatures to be able to get on the Michigan primary ballot. Now, a lot of these candidates, and there were 10 in total, they collected over 15,000 signatures. But then we had a review. There was a review that was done and found that a lot of these signatures, thousands, tens of thousands, were forged. They weren't real. They're just not real people. Didn't exist. Fascinating. And after that was found, 5 candidates were disqualified. They were dropped from the ballot. Gone. Those candidates, 2 of them, businessman Perry Johnson and financial advisor Michael Markey, had filed lawsuits after Michigan's Board of Canvassers deadlocked last month, leaving in place a decision by the state's Bureau of Elections that 5 gubernatorial candidates did not have enough valid signatures to qualify for the ballot. The court's unanimous decisions marked a major setback for the affected candidates, including former Detroit Police Chief James Craig, who filed legal challenges in an effort to revive their campaigns. Kelley, however, was not among the candidates affected by the signature issue, but now apparently he has other issues, like, being an insurrectionist. Weird. What's funny, though? I should just see this helping him. I mean, look, with Republican voters, they kind of like this stuff. He checks all the boxes too. He was, for example, against COVID lockdowns. That's when he first, rose to prominence in the Republican field. He had organized protests with militias to gather inside the state house. And so, yeah, that was part of why he's more famous, of course. He was also speaker at a Stop the Steal rally in Lansing, the capital, telling the crowd the Democrats are trying to steal Trump's victory. Oh, really? Now, as a candidate, Kelley had also said that if elected governor, he would work to cancel contracts with companies that provided voting machines to Michigan and eliminate same-day voter registration. So let's just get rid of the voter registration, guys. And just last week, Kelley had declined to participate in a Republican debate because the organizers on Mackinac Island required proof of COVID vaccination or a negative COVID test, of which, again, he refused. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do a debate because I don't want to be vaccinated. Really? Really? So, obviously, this guy's a MAGA chud through and through. Big Trump guy. Obviously believes in the big lie, or at least pretends to believe in the big lie in order to get dumb, Trump voters to vote for him. I don't know. But now he gets to add being arrested by the FBI for being at January 6th onto his resume. And again, I think that unfortunately in this environment, it's only going to help him. So I guess, Republicans sure know how to pick candidates. This guy's the leading Republican candidate now. And it's probably going to get, again, even better for him. Wonderful.